Okay. As a football player, and as a competitive individual, no matter what sport you play, no matter what you do,
Right.
there is no way in hell I am going to let anybody get on a microphone or just scream, to the back of the room to anybody that'll listen to him that I'm finna fuck y'all up. I'm finna run all over y'all and ain't shit you can do about it. You better buckle up. Buckle your chin straps up because I'm coming and you know what I'm coming with. Ain't no way in hell he's running on me. I don't care. It's not happening. Not as a competitor. I can't let that happen. Rico Dowdle today, 30 carries for 183 yards.
And that's just on the ground. He got some stuff in the air too.
He absolutely did. He had 4 catches for 56 yards and a touchdown. I'm going to run all over you and do whatever the hell I want to do, and ain't shit you can do about it. And then they go let him do it.
That man was in y'all guts.
Let's just talk about, game stats today. Bryce Young, 17 to 25, 199, 3 touchdowns and an interception. So interception ended up bouncing right off to Torrey McMillan's hands into Donovan Wilson's lap. I mean, it was a free one. But once again, Cowboys back off into this cover 3. And I say it all the time. These receivers, when you play coverage like that, these receivers are open and hook. As soon as you snap the ball, they open. And they make mediocre quarterbacks look like they know what the hell they're doing. And they continue to run the same coverage over and over and over again. And they continue to get beat over and over and over again. And the shit's not going to stop. Well, check this out. So Jay say Cowboys wash, rinse, and repeat. You ain't lying. That's what it is. But anyway, I invited somebody to the panel with us today. And Matt Eberflus's ass is officially on the hot seat. He's got to be. He's got to be on the hot seat. How can he not be? These players have told you that they feel more comfortable, that they know how to play a certain type of defense, a man coverage defense, and you continue to back off into that zone. You continue to play your linebackers way off the ball. That's why these running backs are running through like crazy. Ain't no linebackers to fill the hole because they 5 yards off the ball.
I mean, that O-line got a heck of a push almost every time they ran the ball, and it was always gaps for the running back to just run through.
Greg Olsen pointed out a play where Oseo Odighizuwa and Kenny Clark, they ran kind of a stunt, right? And they kind of took an outside gap, but it took the outside gaps. And those gaps those inside gaps are supposed to be filled by a linebacker. Wasn't a linebacker to be found. Wasn't a linebacker to be found nowhere. What's going on? Not a linebacker in the world to be found. What's going on, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights? But it's confusing to me that you continue to run this type of defense knowing that your team is not good at it.
Right.
Like if I know, let's say playing basketball, and I know Mel is not a center, why in the hell would I continue to put him at center? It makes no sense. But we will continue to run this. It is phenomenally bad, horribly bad. Dak Prescott goes 25 and 34, 261 and 3 touchdowns. Javonte Williams, he didn't have the greatest game in the world, 13 carries for 29 yards. Ryan Flanor had a carry for 3 yards, and Jaden Blue had 3 carries for no yards. George Pickens had 9 catches for 168 yards and a touchdown. Once again,
y'all wasted a heck of a performance from Dak and Pickens.
He said, James Pierre, hey Corey, you okay?
Nope.
I don't know. I know. I'm not okay because I seriously tell everybody, and it's crazy because I could call these games on Saturday how it's gonna go. I tell you what you need to do to win. Look, I'm not lying. I'm telling you. Look at the keys to the game. They got Javonte. They didn't really get Javonte going but he still was able to run the ball first through the third quarter. They did not really establish their dominance up front. I thought the defensive line did not play terrible. I thought the linebackers were horrendous. I give the defensive line a C, and I give the linebackers a F minus. If you can go any lower than that, I would give him a G. Give him a G, and then keep Dak clean so he can cook. Dak stayed clean pretty much the whole game, and he cooked. I mean, he did the things that he was supposed to do. Defensively, buckle Rico up. That shit didn't happen. Make Bryce Young beat you. That shit didn't happen. Play man coverage more.
I mean, Bryce Young did.
He didn't play bad.
Yeah, he managed the game pretty good.
He did. And then the interceptions
pretty good. You know what I mean? That pad, that slant that he threw to the dirt for the receiver for them to get in field goal range. Yes. I mean, that capped off a heck. I mean, he did what he was supposed to do.
That was the prime example, Mel. The prime example. 4th and 3, and you give up a quick slant because you paying 12 yards off the ball on 4th and 3.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. Middle linebacker run over there real fast. He'll read the quarterback, run over there real fast, and knock the ball down. Who the hell you think you got playing middle linebacker?
Yeah, this is bad, man. I mean, I know y'all ain't got CD, but I mean, come on, man. Like George Pickens is playing lights out right now.
There's two things.
All y'all got to do is find some way to get stops, man. And for this whole season, not having Michael Parsons there to pass the rusher is going to keep rearing its ugly head. Because, I mean, what? At least y'all would have had a pass rush.
Mayo, this is what I'm saying though. Micah Parsons could make no difference in this defense if you open it hut. Bryce Young ain't holding the ball long enough to get sacked.
I don't know.
He ain't got to.
He automatically demands a double team, so that's going to make it a little bit easier for somebody else on that D line. So,
no, bro. If I see corners 15 yards off the ball, you can have Lawrence Taylor, Micah Parsons. Who else? Reggie White. I don't give a damn. I'm throwing the ball so fast it don't even matter how good they are. It doesn't matter. If I can just get rid of the ball that fast, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. Now, if I'm manned up with somebody and I'm running down the field, and you're gonna have to make NFL throws every single play. You understand what I'm saying? Then yes, the pass rush matters. Absolutely. Yeah. But if they just wide open from the very beginning, it don't make no difference. It don't make no difference. He said, Corey, you have to forgive the Cowboys. They cannot help themselves.
I mean, it's ugly though, man. It's really ugly.
Your offense has to score 35 points a game for you to be competitive with this football team.
Yeah, this is crazy.
And
where you feel like y'all lost control of? I mean, y'all was always in it. It was close the whole time, but like, what moments do you feel like y'all could have pulled away but didn't make a play? Or, you know, I mean, like, what was the crucial points that you can remember?
Kickoff.
Sheesh. Come on, Tom.
Kickoff. So the crucial moment in the game was at the very beginning when you see that they're gonna play this cover 3 defense and they're gonna back everybody off the ball and try to just umbrella the whole thing, and and Rico Dowdle on the first play of the game, on the first play from scrimmage for him, he had a 7-yard gain. And you don't adjust to it. Like, you never adjust to it. Like, I'm not bringing players up close to the line of scrimmage. Bryce Young cannot beat you. He's not going to make NFL throws. He's not that dude. He's not that type of quarterback.
I don't know now.
Exactly. He looked pretty good today, didn't he? It's because coverage was way off.
I mean, he hit McMillan a couple of times in the end zone. Those
wide open
NFL throws.
You're right, and they count for NFL touchdowns. And those his first 2 touchdowns in his NFL career came today against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Say Micah Parsons is lost for sure. There's no denying that. The Cowboys would have been dysfunctional with or without him. They need a culture change like many teams. I don't think they need a culture change so much because I think Schottenheimer is really establishing his culture, and I don't think it's a bad thing. What I think is they made a horrendous hire in Matt Eberflus as the defensive coordinator. That's what I said it from the very beginning, and I'll keep saying it till this shit changes. He was a horrible hire from the beginning. Chicago's defense was shit. Now the Cowboys' defense is shit. That's the person.
What? What? Hey, was they running zone all the time in Chicago?
Yes, that's why they was getting torched. Shit was easy. Yeah. Like this Cowboy defense is horrible. Horrible.
I wonder what teams be thinking when they be watching y'all on film before the week before the game. They be,
go time.
That's what looking like. Oh shoot, yeah, we got some opportunities right here. Oh yeah, Diggs gonna go for this double move every time.
And that's what. So remember, early in his career, we talked about this on a previous episode. Early in his career, Diggs kept getting double moved, and that's because you're in the cover 3. You have no safety help. You're in a cover 3. You are the deep man, so you shoot forward on the play, and then because you know you can't tackle, and you have to do something, and then all to do is go right by you. He grabbed Xavier Legette today it was a defensive holding penalty. He
did the one he got called for. Yeah, he did one way worse than that.
He did,
and they didn't call it, but Bryce threw the ball out of arm's reach, so they I guess they didn't flag him for it, but it was egregious. He was beat again and just grabbed his hips, like pull himself up to catch up with it. I mean, it was bad, and dude fell and everything. No flag.
It's insane the things that for a fact. And this dude went on record early in the season and a couple weeks ago, and I said that he might have said too much and said that with this zone defense ain't working for them, and you continue to keep doing it. And I don't. And if I kept trying to make excuses for him. Oh, they worried about these big receivers that Carolina has or whatever. But I keep thinking to myself, like, it's still Bryce Young at quarterback.
Hey, Bryce Young not that bad, dog. He just little, man.
Brother,
come on, dog.
Brother, Bryce Young ain't. Bryce ain't came out and beat nobody in his NFL career, but he came out and he looked. I'm telling you, man, they make mediocre quarterbacks look like, damn, like maybe Bryce can go to the Pro Bowl. Like that shit's crazy to me.
No, that's funny,
these defensive schemes aren't working. Corey Mill, what do you think the Cowboys keep doing them? Because I don't know why, and that's the thing is that it's showing, like when we did the play-by-play for Green Bay, I kept telling y'all, like, okay, then man, and the play would not work because there's a semi pass rush. Last week they played the Jets. They play straight man coverage, get 5 sacks. You come out and revert back to the same shit that you was doing previously that you did against Chicago, that you did against the New York Giants, even though you won that game. That's the shit that you did for the majority of the game against Green Bay, and you get torched. Like what has to happen in order for you to say, okay, my scheme doesn't work, right? It's not working with this team. Either A, in which I'm not, it's not going to happen. I need to get some players in here that know how to run my scheme, or B, I'm going to have to revert my scheme and go to a defense that they're more comfortable with. And I know that they know, and it'll give us the best opportunity to be competitive in football games. And
maybe they really feel like they don't have the horses to run any other scheme, man. Maybe this is what they're using to protect the players, man. I don't know.
Great protection, Mel. Great protection. You're doing a great job protecting them. Really good.
Protecting them by getting them smoked every Sunday.
Get them smoked every Sunday.
What if it'll be worse than man?
No, it can't be. It cannot be. Just play. All I would do, I would play
man with two deep safeties. So you saying man with 2 deep safeties is go help them?
Yes. Yes. They ran it against the Jets. Had Justin Fields, which is a Bryce Young type quarterback, except he's more mobile than Bryce Young.
But you can't get to the quarterback like that, man. I mean,
they had 5 sacks last week.
Against who?
Against the Jets. They got a better.
It's the Jets. The Jets gave up 9 sacks today. The Jets gave up 9 sacks today.
He said, I'm killing him.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Jets did give up 9 sacks today.
They gave up 9.
Yeah, because they know that Justin Fields in man coverage he not shit. Cowboys showed you that last week. If you make Justin Fields pinpoint throws, he cannot do it. He's just gonna sit there and hold the ball, and it's gonna create sacks. And it's what they call coverage sacks, right?
Correct.
With Bryce Young, it's the same thing. He is going to sit there and hold the ball because at least you look covered, even if you're not, you look covered, and you got pressure coming at you. But if I'm open, if I'm 10 yards off the ball and I'm open at the snap of the ball, what the hell do I need to hold the ball for? That thing is coming out. It's coming out. And then I got a running game behind that. So then I can play action your ass and just make you look stupid. And that's exactly what continues to happen to the Cowboys over and over and over again in these football games.
You got a Panthers fan in here said, thank y'all for Rico.
Oh, Rico ain't no joke.
Y'all didn't want him?
I think they did. I just think that they felt like they didn't have the money to sign him. But they did sign
Just like y'all didn't feel like y'all had the money to sign Michael Parsons, I guess.
Just like they felt like they didn't have the money to sign Derrick Henry a year ago either.
Yeah, true that. And just like y'all didn't have the money to sign Earl Thomas 5 years ago.
Yeah.
6 years ago, whatever it was when he was available.
This shit's got to stop. I mean, I told you, well, I told the audience in an early episode, if they stay in this coverage, in this cover 3 for the duration of the season, like we just gonna have conversations like this every week because they're gonna get their ass tore up.
Man.
And the bad part about it is you wasting hell of a performance by Dak Prescott and George Pickens. You just wasted
George Pickens played his daggone buns off, dog.
So it's two things that need to happen this week, Mel. 2 things.
Yeah.
If these 2 things don't happen, you already know what time it is. First thing they need to do is they need to sign Pickens right now. While you got the money, sign him right now. Don't
why he happy?
Yes, sign him right now. I know it's the same agent that Michael Parsons has. Jerry, you need to go in there and kiss his ass and sign him right now. Get it over with. And the second thing that needs to do is Eberflus's ass has got to go.
You think y'all in danger of losing Dak? I mean, he's a lifer. Like, you know, he done drunk the whole Jerry Jones Cowboy Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm.
He like Dak Prescott has drink the Kool-Aid. Mm-hmm. He seems like a lifer. Right. But he like to throw the ball. He gotta have some people to throw it to, man. If y'all can keep Pickens and CD, I think you can keep Dak. But you gotta get him some run, support. And you gotta give him a defense, man.
Granny, thank you for the super chat. My bad. I'm gonna stay off Bryce. I'm really not on Bryce. I'm really on the Cowboys. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, you letting Bryce have it, man.
My bad. I can't let him have it today. He let the Cowboys have it. Shit, he told their ass up.
Raw too.
So, he said raw. I think the quickest way they can lose Dak is an injury, and I believe that because Dak, I believe that the offense understands that the defense is not going to be able to keep them in football games, and they're going to have to do more. And I believe that Dak will try to do more, and I believe that's how he'll get hurt. If you continue, the defense cannot keep them in football games. Like, there is no way you should be in a shootout with Carolina and let a dude come in here and tell you exactly what he's going to do to your ass and then do it.
Well, I mean, if Carolina run game is working for them all of a sudden, which it is 2 weeks in a row. So we can't say Dowdle is a fluke yet.
No,
I mean, he's duplicated what he's done 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, he looked like a fluke. Well, he ain't never had no good games in Dallas that I remember.
No, I mean,
I didn't even know he could.
I mean, even last year with a bad offensive line, man, he rushed for 1,000 yards. He did.
Yeah, y'all.
James Pierre said, "I can't deny Dak is making me like this year. He's the bright light of this right now. but I don't know for how
Yeah,
long.
you not
I
for
don't.
real. He is.
I don't.
You remember?
I
You
don't know
remember
either.
when we first started this podcast channel, Corey? I used to have so much criticism for that.
Yeah.
That first year, and we used
I
to
do.
go at it, arguing back and forth, man. Hey, bro, I tell you, if y'all find them old earlier episodes, and they wasn't on YouTube back then, I don't think. I think they was just on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. But boy, me and Corey used to go at it about them Cowboys, man. And I used to let Dak have it.
That's when I was doing it from my barracks room. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And you know, I've always said that I don't think that Dak has ever been the weak link of the Dallas Cowboys, because every time Dak go out, the season go to shit every single time. But this year is different. I believe that the offense is more wide open. I think Schottenheimer is doing an excellent job calling plays, but I also believe that they're going to press more in the future because they feel like that they need to score 35, 40 points a game just to be competitive.
I hope they don't press. And that's when them turnovers go.
That's when they go up. That's when they go up.
But but it's gonna be very tempting not to when CD come back healthy and you got him and George. Lord have mercy, boy. What's stopping y'all from just airing it out? Like, who else got two stud receivers like that?
No, I don't think anybody does. George showing you right now how good he is.
Yeah, and you ain't see in the group chat when I said when CD come back, y'all gonna have Raven Simone and Queen Latifah lined up as receivers.
Two studs. Yeah.
Deuce studs.
Yes, you will. And it's crazy that these
salute Elise.
So it's crazy that these cats are even on the same team. For one, the NFL let that happen, but I think that they knew that the Cowboys defense was going to be so shitty that they had to let something happen to at least keep them interested in the football games, all these damn primetime shows. I'm just making excuses now, but they're like, I do not think that your defense is this bad. Like personnel wise, I don't. I think your defensive line is pretty good. You might need some help rushing the passer. I agree. I think your linebackers, once Overshown comes back, I think your linebacking core, it becomes a little bit better. I think your secondary was always going to be the shaky thing, but I don't think it was ever your corners. I thought it was the safeties. And every time you see something happen downfield, like the I think it was like a 31-yard pass it's a 24-yard pass to Torrey McMillan for the touchdown when he was standing wide open in the back of the end zone. That's Donovan Wilson in coverage. So why would you leave him? You know, this dude is a box safety. That's what he does. He comes up and plays the run. He's good coming, like with receivers coming across the middle, lay a hat on somebody. He's good at covering backside of the backfield. He's pretty decent at that. So tight ends give him a little bit of trouble. You know what I'm saying? But a receiver, you in cover 3 and a receiver enter his zone, bro, that's a touchdown every single time. That's not what he does. And you continue to put that pressure on him, and he's not going to answer the call. It's not going to happen. Malik Hooker is out. He got a bad toe. They said he may be out for another 3 or 4 weeks. Like, this is what you got. This is what you got. And you got Wanye Thomas, who's a better cover safety than Donovan Wilson. You got him playing up in the box, and you got Donovan Wilson back in coverage. Like, everything that they doing is ass backwards. It makes
crazy.
No
These
sense.
are professionals, man. Hey, what was we talking about last night when Tom Brady said, people like to rank quarterbacks 1 through 32, man. Why somebody won't sit down and rank the offensive coordinators 1 through 32?
Rank your defense.
I want to see what quarterback working with the number 32 ranked offensive coordinator. That's what I want to see.
And that's what I'm saying. I want to see what it looks like. Well, you seeing what it looked like in Dallas when you have a decent defense working with the worst coordinator in the NFL. You see what it looked like. Shit is terrible.
It's bad. I know you hated watching that, boy. I know you hated watching that. Y'all didn't even really have a chance to win that game for real.
Nah, man. I saw E-Dog and E-Dog and Elise. I saw that Fred Warner injury, man. That's terrible. Prayers to him, man. I hope he come back
Yeah,
healthy.
for
But
sure.
he look like he gonna be out for a minute.
Yeah, he won't be back to next season for sure.
Yeah, he won't be back. He said some stud muffins. So he said, think it's time for the yeah, I think the Ravens, I think it's over with. I think the Ravens situation is kind of similar to what happened in Penn State, although because James Franklin got fired today. I think you have these long tenure coaches that are in these positions, and I think you get comfortable with them in those positions. But I don't know if y'all remember before Lamar Jackson, Harbaugh was in a similar situation than he is right now, and Lamar Jackson kind of came and saved the day, but Lamar can't save this because
No.
they defense is just as bad as Dallas's.
You know who was also in a similar situation as this? Harbaugh's brother when he was with the 49ers and everybody retired or left the 49ers and all he had left was Kaepernick.
But you saw what he did. He went right back to college.
Went right back to college. He ran from that situation. He was like, man, I'm to my bro. I think they had linebackers that wasn't even past their prime yet retiring. I think Bowman retired. They had 2 linebackers from that defense retire and maybe another tackle. They had 3. Yeah, I think 3 people from that defense just retired at the blue early.
What's his name? Retired. He was the best linebacker in the NFL and retired.
It was Patrick Willis. It was Bowman. You remember Bowman?
Navarro Bowman. Yep.
Bowman, and it was a white D tackle. I can't remember his name. He was good too. I think they all retired early, and then they lost some more people on the. They definitely lost. They lost Crabtree and some other weapons on offense, and Kaepernick was out there by himself.
Yep. He because Patrick Willis, what happened to him? You know what? Fred Warner is his ankle. Yep. Damn. Patrick Willis, if I'm not mistaken, he dislocated his toes. And he was like, yeah, I'm done. Like, this ain't happening.
Yeah.
And when he went out,
I'll be honest with you. I like for a guy to especially a brother to get his money in a gladiator sport like football, and then like, yeah, I'm gonna call it quits early. I like that.
You keep yourself you keep your post football life in a good position. You know what I'm saying? Because
correct,
football is a taxing sport, and you always dealing with injuries no matter what. Like, I don't care if you say, yeah, he's 100% healthy. Bullshit. No, you're not. Something always hurt.
That body always,
you always beat up.
Got something going on with it.
Yep. Something. You get up in the morning, you be like, damn, And even playing semi-pro ball for as long as I played it, you wake up in the morning, you be like, damn, you gotta stretch and shit before you take a shower and go to work. Like, it's crazy. Crazy as hell.
But bringing that 49er situation up though, and seeing how the other Harbaugh handled it and was like, yeah, I ain't about to stick around for this. I'm going back to college.
Yeah.
Do you see Baltimore Ravens Harbaugh running from this? Like, yeah, I mean, because Lamar still got a lot left in the tank.
He does, but he been there for so long, Mill. Like, I don't even think Mac Jones is throwing the shit out of this football.
Bro, which Jones you think surprising you and playing the best, Mac Jones or Daniel Jones?
Oh, good question.
Well, they both playing some ball, boy. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if Purdy is as good. I think Mac Jones is better than Purdy, dog.
You know what, man? And I said it last week, and I'll say it again. If you want to make a quick rebuild and get yourself some draft picks, you trade Brock Purdy to somebody like New Orleans, even though Spencer Rattler's starting the ball a little bit. But you trade him to a team like that and make them give you a first and a third next year or something, and you get get you a couple of picks in the first round, a couple of picks in the third round, then you can even start maneuvering some of those picks around, you know what I'm saying, and get you some more instant. And you get Mac Jones for a free agent contract that he probably making $5 million a year.
Brother, I'm gonna tell you this. Shanahan, I mean, I don't know if he got his hands in any other front office, but Shanahan is smart enough to see something like that. He's a quarterback guy. And I think, is Lynch still their GM?
Yeah.
I think he's the type of person that'll make that move. Now, you're right. We had some examples of that. When Joe Montana got hurt, they moved on from him. He was a legend. And he had 3 more years left because he went and turned Kansas City into a playoff team in a contender almost immediately with no weapons. So he had 2, 3, maybe 4 more years left in him. But they was like, yeah, Steve Young, probably cheaper, younger. Let's go with Steve Young, right? So they did that. And then there's another example with something more recent. I just had it in my head and forgot about it.
Okay.
Refresh my memory, man. Who else just been? Drew Brees getting hurt with his shoulder, and they go ahead and grab him Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
In San Diego. So
and that ended up that worked out for both teams.
Both teams. And here's the thing. Purdy ain't nowhere good as Drew Brees or Joe Montana.
No, sir.
So you shouldn't have a hard time moving on from him.
You shouldn't have a hard time at all. And Noyo 85, that's a good point. Trade him to the Jets. You get a king's ransom for his ass with the Jets right now,
bro.
Because he's better than Justin Fields. I tell you that.
Jets will take him right now.
Yeah,
and all that money.
He says. So with that being said, do we look at the 49ers as a playoff contender with all the injuries? Yes, because Mac. You saw how he drove this team down the field right now to bring them within 1 point. Mac Jones looks phenomenal. And they don't have a number one receiver right now because Ayuk is still on the sideline with the knee injury, and he's still working with what he's got, bringing the foot. I mean, they're 4-1 for a reason, and I think that the Fred Warner injury hurts more than anything. But their defense don't look terrible right now.
Yeah,
it don't look bad.
That Fred, that's big.
I promise you, they don't give up 183 yards rushing to goddamn Rico Dowdle.
Nah, they got competent. I'm telling y'all might have number 32 as far as defensive coordinator.
Oh, and it's a 32nd ranked defense.
Hey, we should do that, Corey. We should rank the coordinators.
We can do it.
We should rank the daggone coordinators, man. I'm gonna sit down and do it tonight. I'm gonna rank the coordinators 1 through 32. Nah, that'll take too long. I have to go through too much data. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna start it tonight.
I'll help you out. It's easy. Number 32, Matt Eberflus, Dallas Cowboys. Build your list from there. Build your list from there.
You don't want to look at nobody else?
That's all I need to see.
It's just automatically him.
Automatically.
I mean, shoot, y'all got the number 32 ranked defense. So, I mean, he got to be in the running for the 32 ranked defensive coordinator for sure.
If that seat ain't hot, brother, I don't know, man. Look, he's sweating, trying to find his way up out the room. Now that shit's hot. It's your fault.
Yo, he looked comfortable in there though.
No, he shouldn't.
He looked comfortable, like he been there before.
He
know his way around there
before. Yes,
he knows his way around that room.
Shit, let me go to the refrigerator. Like, hot in here again. Let me go to the refrigerator. Like, what the hell, man? Brother.
The AC out again? Don't worry about it.
AC's out again. Damn. We ain't worried about it. Everybody running around the house sweating like crazy, man. And he just walking around like everything's normal.
Everybody like, we ain't used to this, man. You good with this? Yeah, it happens all the time, man.
Happens all the time, fellas. Happens all the time. What the hell? Brother, man, you got the number one offense in the NFL, man, and they are balling. Your quarterback is lights out right now. You got your number 2 receiver that climbed into the number 1 role, and it's just like CD ain't missing. You know what I'm saying? And then CD will be back here in a couple of weeks, man. Maybe next week they definitely gonna need his ass against Washington.
This was a blessing in disguise, though, because I remember that first game and maybe that second game. I don't think Dak figured out his groove with Pickens.
Look what Nolio said. Say Eberflus number 33 ranked. Al Harris better than him, and he a DB coach.
What Al Harris is?
Yeah, I think he in Seattle. I think so.
Oh,
because the Cowboys defensive line coach went to be the defensive coordinator in Seattle, and I think he took Matt. Al Harris
I bet you Eberflus will get another head coaching job before Al Harris get a head coaching job.
Oh yeah, for sure. And with the resume written the way it is, right? You cover up names, you just give the resumes out. Man, ain't no way in hell Matt Eberflus get a damn job. I wouldn't even hire him as a high school defensive coordinator right now. You gonna get me killed.
I'll take him in high school. He got
no.
I'll take him in high school, Corey.
Mel, hell no.
Now he can get some high school work, man.
Come on, man. 3A. You ain't coaching no 6A offense. Shit.
He can't be
defense. Excuse me. Man, it's terrible. The Eberflus is a disaster. Okay, so Al is in Chicago. Okay, so went to Eberflus's old team, and you saw what the hell they did against the Cowboys too. Said, should the Ravens go after Brian Flores? I tell you what, their defense would be a whole lot better if they did. A whole lot better. And any kind of locker room discrepancies that you have with Brian Flores, he'll shut that shit down quick. You don't play that. Yeah. It was. I can't remember. I think it was when he was in Miami. They said that they said that Brian Flores was running a sweatshop down there. He wasn't letting them breathe.
Said, I still wish he would have got that New York job though, that Giants job. But he would have been fired by now. he would have been fired that year they let Saquon go. They would have blamed that on him.
Hey, D Frequency said this is sweater weather. It was hotter than the last place I was at. Man, you was running around there like shit. This ain't even that hot, fella.
Man? Why he so comfortable in there though, dog?
Bruh, it's crazy. Crazy as hell.
Yeah.
Like I just don't get it. Like if I like and I tell you, Mel, like if I can sit here and be like, well, that's first down. If I can do it just watching TV, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just understanding the game the way I understand it. If I can sit here and call plays, I'll be like, yeah, y'all in the wrong coverage, man. Y'all finna get beat. Then what the hell makes you think that an offensive coordinator that's making millions of dollars can't do it better than I can?
And they upstairs in the daggone press box watching it with binoculars and watching it on the screen and reading hand signals and after a week's worth of preparation, they got all that at their disposal. If you're doing it from the couch, Lord have mercy.
If I can, right, and I got a week of preparation. This is my only job. Shit, I still got to go to work and manage a damn factory. You understand what I'm saying? I'm doing this on my off time. You understand what I'm saying? You getting paid to do this, and you getting paid millions of dollars to do this. Cowboys, man, I'm gonna score all over y'all because it's easy. It's easy.
Nobody defense should be that bad though, for real.
He said, Eberflus is an idiot, fam. Name any other team that plays 10 to 12 yards off every snap. Thank you. Said, and what defense y'all know is on 4th and 3, and our best man coverage corner is not up on the wide receiver. It's only the Dallas Cowboys. You ain't lying. You are not lying. As soon as they lined up, when it's bad when you have a tight end that's a broadcaster, and he's saying like, oh, before they even snapped the ball, I knew what they were doing. He's like, they're so far off in coverage. It's blatantly obvious where the ball is going every single time. And it's like, your corner's 15 yards off the damn ball. Your corners are standing back there with the safeties on 4th and 3. What kind of shit is that? And you can't say, oh, we were playing the run. Because you were playing the run, everybody would be on the line of scrimmage. Y'all wouldn't be 10 yards back. You are giving up first downs, just giving them up. And it cost you the game today.
Yeah. Oh, man. Somebody just took a shot on Baker Mayfield, boy.
Yeah, Baker like that type of shit, though. He like that.
Yeah, boy. Last year, I really started to like Baker Mayfield, man. I did not like him in Cleveland when he had that beef with
on 3rd and 8 we play off man, then let him get a first down. You ain't lying. They did it last week. They did it on like a 3rd and 7, and they back up off of coverage, and Justin Fields literally just playing toss to the tight end for first downs. And that's why they scored them points in what like people like to call garbage time. But that garbage time brought them back to within 8 points before the Cowboys scored again and put it out of reach. That's when Jared was giving everybody the finger after that touchdown. But you played man coverage the entire game last week against the Jets, and it's 30-3 going into the fourth quarter. That should tell you something. That should tell you something. I wish Eberflus would play a Tampa 2. It would be much better than what he's playing right now. He's running a straight cover 3 with Donovan Wilson covering the deep third in the middle.
What's Eberflus coaching tree? What coaching tree is he from?
I don't know where he came from.
I gotta know, man, because I know some people who was under Buddy Ryan and was under that coaching tree and come, Rex Ryan and come down that way. I know people that Tom Coughlin and Belichick. You got Vrabel and all these dudes that came from Belichick. Oh, you got Roman Cromwell. You got Josh McDaniels. You got Mike Vrabel. You got so many people that came from Belichick.
Eberflus was the linebacker coach for the Cowboys under Jason Garrett, but he also coached with Eric Mangini and Frank Reich.
Those are horrible coaching trees. You can't find nobody who learned from Dungy or Gruden.
Oh, they can. His first coaching job was a linebackers coach with the Cleveland Browns. They went 5-11.
How many linebackers made Pro Bowl that year under him?
Probably none. Now he was with the Cowboys in 16 when they went 13-3, and he was also with the Cowboys when they went 9-7 the next year. Then he went to the Colts, and they went 10-6 and 11-5, and then after that, Bears head coach 3-14, head coach for the Bears 7-10, head coach for the Bears 4-8 when he got fired. And now he's a defensive coordinator with the Cowboys, and they 2-3-1, and they got the worst ranked defense in the NFL.
It must be a shortage of coaches, because they keep recycling these same dudes that keep failing at every opportunity they get. Like, you know what I mean? And I understand seeing someone be on a coaching staff and they won a Super Bowl or got to the Super Bowl, and everybody's like, man, I want to know what they was doing. That's so good. I'm going to get that offensive coordinator or that defensive coordinator head coaching opportunity. I get that. You kicking the tires. But once you fail at that, you shouldn't keep getting opportunities. I mean,
there are so many young defensive coordinators or young defensive coaches that could come in and all they're looking for is an opportunity. You understand what I'm saying? And you have guys like a Brian Flores that is a known defensive coach that'll come in and turn this defense around in 2 weeks. You understand what I'm saying?
Correct.
But you had this guy now that you're playing off ball coverage. Your team is clearly not good at it, and you just gonna play it, I guess, until they're good at it. And I'm watching Tampa right now play off-ball coverage, and whoever number 5 is right now was running down the field butt-ass naked and dropped the pass.
But booty naked and dropped it. Lord have mercy.
You see what I'm saying? But you see how fast the ball was out of Mac Jones's hands? Like that, he is open so fast with this off-ball coverage. Like, it does not work. You have to have somebody at least close to him. And what happens is when you start man coverage, when you start playing man coverage, they start running a bunch of crossing routes, right? But those take time to develop. And if you got a decent pass rush, you see how he just made up for it right there. But you see how open it is?
Yeah.
Like it's wide-ass open.
It's like flag football, Corey.
It is.
And that's what Michael Irvin said the other he said, man, y'all playing flag football now, man. You can't criticize me. Don't put my name in that. No. I wish you would have been on that this morning with us, dog, when we talk about that Michael Irvin.
Yeah. You know what?
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did, and I meant
Mike
to do it.
Irvin went
I
off,
meant
though.
to do it yesterday. I meant to talk about it
No, you
yesterday.
didn't. That's a fumble right there. And you talking about all these offensive coordinators and you fumbling content. How the hell a Cowboy legend have a rant that viral and you ain't speak on it? That's horrible.
I should have.
That is horrible. Nah, that is a dereliction of duty. That is a dereliction of duty,
man. You going to mass?
Yeah, you need to be written up, man.
You going to mass for that?
Insane.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Mike went off, but Mike, he wasn't lying in nothing that he said. He didn't lie. He did not lie. And this is soft as hell. And but it's soft because listen, I'll take a personal foul if it means you're not coming across this middle like that again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will take a personal foul. So he said, Smoke said, is it the defense or is it the players or the scheme? It's the scheme. Because when you go into a man coverage, I saw him go into a man coverage early in the game. Bryce Young ran around back there, didn't have nowhere to go, threw the ball out of bounds. And they dropped right back into zone coverage on the next play. And I think he completed like a 13-yard pass to Xavier Legette. Xavier Legette ain't done shit all year. Looked like a Pro Bowl receiver today. It's crazy. Dude got like 4 catches all season. I think he caught 5 today. When Torrey McMillan didn't have a touchdown in his NFL, bro, it was bad, Mel. But bad.
McMillan's supposed to be like that though. He a rookie. He
can't. Well, he all you look for a rookie is a breakout game, and the Cowboys just gave you one, just gift wrap. Here's your breakout game.
You think any other rookies about to get you think any other players period about to get a breakout game against the Cowboys?
Watch how Debo do him next week. Watch how Debo do him next week.
So y'all just gifting breakout games.
Yes.
Just gift them out.
Jerry Jones don't want to talk to reporters today. He need to keep doing it. For real. Go walk your ass away from the microphone. Shut up. You need to go in the locker room, give George Pickens a contract. Sign this right now. Sign this shit right now, please.
Since that Packers game.
He been sort of quiet. Well, he was flicking off people last against the Jets, but
he wasn't talking though.
He wasn't talking. He was just giving them the finger, but he was giving hand signals. But I'm telling you, he should have went in the locker room, fired Eberflus, and signed Dan Pickens today. Today,
and I wonder, do the head coach got authority to fire one of his coordinators in Dallas?
I'm pretty sure I don't think that he has the authority to fire him, but I would take over the duties. I call offensive and defensive plays. I'm calling all the plays from now on.
So I ain't gonna fire you, but you just here.
Yeah,
you here. Go fetch my water.
Yeah.
Go fetch my coffee at the beginning of practice. I'm calling the plays from now on. You just here, big dog.
I'm thirsty. What are you talking about? I'm thirsty. Go get me a water bottle. Hurry up.
Doing
in the middle of the game. In the middle of the game. Defense. Yeah.
While the defense in the middle of the game.
While the defense is on the field. Go get me some water. What say? I is tired of your presence. Dismissed. Bro.
Dang, you ain't got no headset? No. Darn, I got it. Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, give me your headset. You don't need that shit. Who you talking to? It's like Peter Carmichael used to bring Sean Payton his gun. Precisely. Same shit.
Hey, like on Tropic Thunder when Robert Downey Jr. was like, let me see that. Give me that motherfucking map. When he's
same shit, bro. I'm serious, man. I'm so serious. Like, come on. Like, you cannot. It's just like you tell your child or whatever, don't keep doing that. Don't keep doing that. Eventually you're gonna get a whooping. You understand what I'm saying? But how many times do you let your child do it? You let him do it once, maybe twice. After that, you getting a whooping. This dude been doing it for 6 weeks straight.
Sheesh.
It's terrible. It's terrible. You right. You right, Swat. Let me get that play sheet. Give me that shit. For real. Real, yep. Yep. No
Oh
more,
man.
no more for you. You're done.
Lord have mercy. The 49ers injuring their own players. Boy, this dude done, stepped on the daggone kicker's foot, man. Lord, his plant foot.
On his plant foot, too.
Lord have mercy.
Well, it's either
Can't
I'd
let
rather
him
be the
alone.
plant foot than the kicking foot, but still. But man,
Jeez.
yeah, I like next week, because Washington is they're a decent football team, and they're gonna play the Cowboys hard just because they defensive coordinator. He used to be the Cowboy. I mean, their head coach used to be the defensive coordinator here. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna come in here and they're gonna mean business when they come in here.
I fully expect the Commanders to bust y'all head to the white meat next week.
Yeah. Jaden Daniels back too.
Yeah. I mean, y'all offense go show up, but I fully expect y'all to give up 30, 32 points.
You're right, Larry. It is. And this time in 2024, it was no defensive line and your linebackers with no defensive line and your linebackers. Jalen Smith was celebrating tackles and shit 15 yards down the field. 3rd and 12, you give up a 15-yard run, you down there bowling. I mean, get your ass up out of here. But
what was Jadeveon Clowney today?
I didn't, you know what? I'm not sure that he played. I know he was questionable. I mean, I didn't hear his name today, but I didn't hear none of the defensive line name today because quarterback was getting rid of the ball so fast.
He probably suspended for one game for not letting Jerry measure his dick.
Do you know what's funny about that, Mel? That you bring that up? You know he was talking about Rico Dowdle when he did that, when he said that.
I know he let that one go. I let that one get.
That's who he was talking
get away, about. Boy. He was a locker room legend.
Yeah.
Jerry so daggone nasty, man. God.
That's who he was talking about. He was talking about Rico Dowdle.
That's crazy.
Insane. And motherfuckers, man, I don't know, man. Like it will never, it won't change. I think I'm not sure if Schottenheimer or Jerry was the one that chose the defensive coordinator, but whoever it was, you made a mistake. And if it's Schottenheimer, you got to eat that mistake. And if you hired him, if I was Jerry, I'd tell him, like, you go in there and you fire him. Shit, that's you hired him, fire his ass, because this is not working. And there has to be somebody on that coaching staff right now that can call a defense better than this. There has to be. You're not gonna get nobody off the street right now, but it had like I'm cool with, hey, my secondary coach will call defensive plays.
Well, you know what though, Corey, if you take a job and you looking at everything you got on your roster and you coming up with things you want to do.
Yeah.
And you're basing it off the best player that you got on that defense.
Okay.
And then a week before the first game, you realize that you're not going to have that player.
But with this scheme, though, Mel, he wasn't going to help unless you was going to play him at free safety. He wasn't going to help you.
Yeah, that's tough.
That dude run a 4.34 and he can't get to the quarterbacks fast enough. There ain't no way. Bro, Mel, I'm telling you, quarterback say, hut, and that motherfucker is open. Wide open. The only thing I got to do is catch the snap and toss the ball out there. And this motherfucker is open. Open. It's crazy.
Hey, Shan said they didn't get whipped. You're right. The score doesn't say they got whipped. But when you look at that daggone defense, letting Dowdle just get 5 yards every time he touched it.
Hold on. I think it's worse, Mel.
He couldn't have averaged more than 5 yards a carry. Ain't no way. That's called getting whooped. If my game plan was to run it down your throat and control the clock,
and I told you what my game plan was. I came out Monday and told you what I was going to do. You got your ass whooped.
Basically, what it was a boxer talking trash to another boxer, and he said that I'm gonna come and I'm gonna land 100 power shots on you, 100 body shots, and I'm gonna win the fight. But then he actually comes out there and land 200 body shots. I mean, because I don't think he knew he was gonna get over 200 all-purpose yards. He came and did more than what he said he was gonna do.
Rico Dowdle, 30 carries, 183 yards, 6.1 yards per carry.
That's called getting whooped.
That's called getting whooped.
8 in the box didn't even do nothing with it.
He said they didn't watch the Dolphins tape from last week. Hell no, that's obvious. Bro, he came out the first play from scrimmage and had a 7-yard gain, and it was straight downhill. I said, oh, shit. He said, I regret to call myself a Cowboy fan looking at the way these scrubs on defense play. Man, listen, they and to be honest with you, talent-wise, I don't think that they're that bad. I just think that they are in a horrendous scheme, and it don't matter who your players are. If you're not in a position to be competitive, then it's not gonna happen. Like, you have to make individual efforts just to be in position to make a tackle less than 5 yards down the field, and that's insane. He said that's called belt the ass. You ain't lying. Said the Giants absolutely did look better, and the Giants got this young little backfield that, to me, it reminds me of Zeke and Dak when they was rookies. You ain't got no game film on them, and they running around like crazy. They doing whatever the hell they want to do, and somebody better stop them, or they're gonna be hard. They're gonna be rough because the Eagles are in a damn down in a spiral. The Washington Commanders look like that they pretty much the team to beat in the NFC East, and Dallas fucking sucks. So it is what it is.
Yeah, the division is theirs for the taking if they could have got their defense together, because Commanders and freaking New York Giants, man, they're not that. I mean, and Eagles don't want it. So I mean, yeah, y'all fumbled the opportunity this year, man.
Yes, this was a golden opportunity, especially with the way that the offense looked on paper, right? And then the defense, you look at it. I mean, your corners are Deron Bland, Trayvon Diggs, and Kyer Elam. And you got one you got lucky with, a second-round pick and a first-round pick, because Kyer Elam was a first-round pick. All of these dudes come from, with the exception of Bland, Elam and Diggs both come from blue blood universities, and they run man coverage. You understand what I'm saying? And then especially with Diggs, you go back to when what's his name? What's the defensive coordinator's name? The head coach for the Commanders. I'm looking at his face. The old defensive coordinator for the Seahawks, for the Legion of Boom. Damn it! How come I don't know why I can't remember this dude's name, man? That's bad. That's bad. Bad data research on me. I mean, that dude was the defensive coordinator here for so long, and they had a great defense. It wasn't great, but Dan Quinn. I don't know why I couldn't remember Dan Quinn's name. Dan Quinn. He learned that lesson early. He came in here. He tried to run that same coverage, that base cover 2 or cover 3 that they ran in Seattle, that, you know, Richard Sherman and all them was so successful with. He came here with Diggs, and he was getting Diggs torched. And they went and they all sat down. They were like, if we play man coverage, that's what we do. And he come back, and you got Diggs getting pick after pick after pick. Bland, the damn pick 6 hero a couple years ago, right? And then you get a new guy that comes in here and try to do the same shit that Dan Quinn was doing. And everybody's sitting around and looking at each other trying to figure out how that shit don't work. It don't work because you don't have zone cover players on your team. You have players that make man-to-man defense. And you come out last week against the Jets, you play a man defense pretty much for 3 quarters, and the score is 30-3 going into the fourth quarter. You back off into that zone, and all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, Justin Fields is alive. It's because these damn receivers are wide ass open. And it's not hard to figure out. It's not hard at all. You got the damn players doing interviews telling them that the zone, you gotta be comfortable being uncomfortable. That you're not comfortable in the zone, right? You're not comfortable in it. but you consistently do it. And everybody's sitting here trying to figure out, why is the Cowboys defense so bad? It's because of the damn scheme. It ain't hard.
Corey.
It ain't rocket science.
Corey, you got some Cowboys and some Panthers fans in the audience. You should open the phone lines up. I want to hear what they say.
Let me connect this Bluetooth. We can do that quick.
You jumping on tonight for the play-by-play?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I need to do it. I need some distractions. There's the phone number. Y'all call in right now. But yeah, man, this shit is crazy to me. Insane. But
what's up, GC?
If you, I'm gonna continue to do the same shit over and over and over again, but I'm gonna expect different results. Eventually, we'll get good at it. Like, what the hell? Like, it's crazy, crazy. And
but anyway, but tell me this though. What did you see that you liked tonight from the Cowboys?
George Pickens and Dak Prescott, they was hooping all game long.
Yeah.
And that's the only, and the thing is, and the only thing you can say about the offense is, damn, y'all lost because you didn't score 35 points. Y'all scored 27 points in the NFL football game. I'm supposed to win.
Especially a good team that's supposed that want to be a playoff contender.
Precisely.
Yeah, 27. Your offense give you 27. Your defense got to give against a team like the Panthers. Your defense got to say, if you give us 27, we can get this win.
I'm not giving up more than my defense is 17 points. Look what Larry said. Precisely. That's what happens when you continue to hire mediocre men. It's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
You know what? I like the way he worded that too. Yes. Because it ain't that these dudes don't know football. I think the biggest flaw in these dudes is what Jerry is looking for. He's looking for mediocre men. Like, he's looking for mental midgets.
He's looking for people that he can consistently keep his thumb on and have things happen the way that he wants them to happen.
It's the same thing that Trump is doing with how he picking his administration. He's picking people that he can control, and that's what Jerry's doing. It's crazy. They both are birds of a feather. He's picking people like that. I don't care how much football they know. If they can't lead men,
right,
they're not gonna run through a raw for you.
Caller from Tennessee, what's going on?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Good, man.
What's up?
Oh, I'm just hearing echo in the background.
Turn your volume down.
Oh,
is that better? Can you hear us, caller?
Hello.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear now. Yeah. So, anyway, man, I would, my brother, he's a diehard Cowboy fan, man. I wish he had that same energy like you got, but he's making excuses.
What?
You know, he's talking about, man, the defense is not the offense, and he's saying it's Jerry Jones.
Now, don't get me wrong, Jerry the one that hired his ass. He's the one that hired him. But Jerry's also the one that can fix it. But like Mel was saying, Jerry and he's absolutely correct. Jerry will actually, Larry was the one that said it. Jerry will continue to hire mediocre men. He will hire people that he can control, right? Because they'll conform to his agenda. Because if it was a strong coach in that locker room, the first thing they would do is run Jerry out of it. And he's not trying to have that no more. He had that with Jimmy.
100%.
He had that with Jimmy, right? Jimmy ran his ass.
Yes, Jimmy. I was going to bring him up. Yeah.
And he got rid of him. So he's not going to allow that to ever happen again. And that's why he will continuously hire soft coaches, right? Because those are the guys that will allow him to run around and do whatever he wants to do, i.e. land your helicopter on the middle of the field during practice and shit. They allow that. You understand what I'm
Not
saying?
just that, Corey. Not just that, Corey. He designed his stadium to be a museum where people can do tours in the off season while his players was in the gym working out. They can come through it and look through like a glass door and
Yes.
watch these dudes work out with their shirt off, with these shorts on and all this stuff, and they ain't there working out. Jerry comes down with a tour guide and like 15 rich people that done paid to do a tour of the stadium and come look at the players while they work out half naked.
So here's another thing that's crazy. So that stadium sits east and west, right? There is not a football stadium in America that sits east and west because you don't want the sun directly in players' eyes. And they told him like, hey, this stadium is sitting the wrong way, man. I want it like that. And he keeps talking about how it's glory, but the players can't see the ball in the end zone. It's just simple shit like that he does where he has to keep his thumb on every single thing that happens. And that's why
I wish my brother say the same thing.
That's why they won't win. You understand what I'm saying? Like this Jerry curse that is 30 years. They're never going to win until he changes his ways. And a simple thing that you could do, just simple, like one thing that you could change right away is you could put some damn curtains over them damn windows in the stadium so you don't have that problem no more.
Word. So I was going back, not to jump off topic. Now I know you guys said that Harbaugh he needs to get fired, but I disagree with that because I see that they top guys on defense is injured. And I want to know, is it the players' fault or is it the coaching staff?
So let me ask you this. If you knew that voice in the locker room that's been there for 18 plus years, you knew it was getting stale, wouldn't this be the perfect opportunity to have a reason to get rid of him?
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm a Steelers fan. I'm a diehard Steeler, and Mike T been on a hot seat for the longest, but we've been always being 500, and we had a trash ass quarterback. My fault for cussing.
You good? Go ahead.
But and let me give a shout out to my guy Bruce Formack podcast. He did say this: when you think of the Ravens, you think of and Steelers, you think of defense. So it's a problem.
And it's trash. All right, caller. I got another caller calling in. Thanks for calling in, my brother.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I mean, that voice is getting old, man, and it might be time to move. It might be time to move on. So
you better have something good coming in after him, though. Don't move on if you ain't got somebody legit.
Agreed. So Autism Boy said Drew Brees over Dak all day. Well, yeah, no shit, it's Drew Brees. Yeah. It's in case my dog Autism Boy normally comes with some good hard questions. That's what he said. He said he gonna shoot. But yeah, man. I mean, it's like the way you have a totally different problem in Baltimore than you do in Dallas. Like you got a bunch of players hurt. That's a given, but their voice, it's just my own personal opinion, but I believe that voice has gotten old, right? And you have a moment now where you can bring somebody fresh in and they can get a fresh outlook on things and maybe they can do a little bit better. But like you said, they better have somebody in mind.
But yeah, they better, don't just don't fire for no reason and not have no daggone nowhere ahead. And I don't think he needs to be fired. I don't think his voice is getting stale. Honestly, I just think he ain't got the horses right now. The team was very good and competitive last year.
Yes,
Andrews just dropped some passes that if they would have been they probably would have got to the Super Bowl if it wasn't for Andrews dropping those passes.
Agreed.
They had that game won. Was that against Buffalo?
Mm-hmm.
Had that game won.
But the thing is, like 2 years ago, right, when they played Kansas City and he made the bonehead decision to drop Lamar Jackson back 45 times in the game after you had the number one rushing offense in the NFL. Like, it's just things that they do in big games. And if you that is not good. And if you want to get to that next level, do you feel like Harbaugh can get you to that next level? That's the first question that the owner or the GM, whoever makes that decision, has to ask themselves. And
is it still Ozzie Newsome?
It may be. I'm not sure.
Him and Harbaugh, they got to understand that.
Well,
and I don't think he, you know what I'm saying? I think they if Harbaugh got to go, then they got to come from the owner, and that means Newsom got to go too.
Yep. So, and he's probably not willing to do that.
Yeah, they might be handcuffed, and I'm okay with that. I mean, I when you find a really good coach, my thing is let the coach get some time to correct, self-correct.
Right.
Let him correct it. If he need to hire a coordinator and fire a coordinator, hire a coordinator, do that. If he needs somebody to come in that's a guru on the defensive side or the offensive side, let him figure it out, man. But when you get he's a good leader, dog. Is order there? Like the team has structure, order, identity.
Agreed.
They know what they're doing. You get what I'm saying? Like you can expect them to be competitive every year.
And the only reason we're having this conversation is because they off their identity this year.
Correct.
They haven't been off it, in a long, long time. They just off it this year.
Yeah.
And I agree. Yeah. I mean, but something like if you would have told me that the Cowboys right now were going to be 2-3-1, I would have been like, yeah, I believe that. But if you'd have told me that Baltimore was going to be 1-5, I'd have been like, boy, shut your ass up.
Yeah. Yeah. And they were supposed to be starting off the season 3-0 because they had both. They won week 1. They had they lost week 1 to Buffalo, right? Had that game won.
Look what Larry said.
They lost.
Look what Larry said. That only works, Melvin, if the head coach is empowered to hire their coordinators. Ask Dallas.
But
it ain't a
lie. Head coach and empowerment don't even belong in the same sentence in Dallas, boy.
You have no power. You are literally a figurehead. And Schottenheimer's doing a good. It's the Panthers. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's why my
you said Ozzie left for 18. Who was the guy there in Baltimore then? I don't know.
I don't know
who the GM is.
Let me see who it is. Somebody from who was that just got hurt? Oh, damn, crackback.
Yeah, he cracked back on them too, boy. First of all, crackback illegal. Second of all, was that a run play?
That's a fine. Yeah, it was a run.
Or was it like a delay? Was it a pass?
No, it was.
I know they gave it to McCaffrey, but
I think it may have been a little swing pass.
Yeah, it was a little swing pass. I think he blocked way too early, so it was a crackback and a block during a pass play.
Let's see.
Oh boy,
Ravens
crackback running full speed is crazy.
Ravens general manager is Eric DeCosta.
I don't even know who that is.
He worked under Ozzie Newsome.
He did. Okay.
Yeah, he worked under Ozzie Newsome. Say who we got tonight? Detroit or Kansas City?
I picked Kansas City. In my pick, I got an opportunity to make that change though, but I might change it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You should. What you say? Separation. If you want to keep that intact, you might want to change that.
Hey, but if I'm right, I'm probably the only person that picked them. Man,
you are the only people that. Well, yeah, of course, Jay picked them, but they're gonna have to. I mean, that's a high-powered offense. You got to slow down, and then they play pretty good defense as well. So, Kansas City got the hands full, but they still got a dude named Chris Jones. He'll mess your whole offensive scheme up.
Where is Chris Jones? I ain't seen him since the Super Bowl.
He had a death in the family. He flew in like 45 minutes before the game last week and played pretty good, I
seen him just give up on a crucial play down the stretch too.
Yeah. Said a linebacker from Detroit, or he might be a defensive end. He deserves to get paid. Well, I don't know who you're talking about, but
the one that got hurt last year, not Hutchinson.
Oh, yeah. Aiden Hutchinson. Yes, Aiden Hutchinson. I think Aiden Hutchinson already got paid. Because what do we do from here 1-2-1? Well, first thing you need to do is fire your defensive coordinator. That's the very first thing you need to do.
ASAP or at the end of the season?
He should have been fired today. He probably should have been fired in the third quarter. At halftime, I told him, if you don't come out that dumbass shit, you know what I'm saying? You about to go. And by the time we get to the fourth quarter and you still running it, I'd come down to the sideline. If I was Jerry, I'm taking his headset and that little clipboard and like going in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Catch you a flight home because you ain't flying with us. KD's defense might be falling off. Teams can beat the blitz. Yeah, they can. And I think it's the secondary. But you know, whenever you have a person like Chris Jones in your front four, you normally you can survive with that. But their linebacker play is pretty decent as well. It's just that their secondary seems to be a little bit suspect. But they suspect playing man coverage. So, you know, you can't like I'm a firm believer. If you beat me in man coverage, then you just better than me. Like you no pass rush, and I'm running these deep ass crossing routes and shit. And I don't know if you remember this, but last year, with Colorado, do you remember how teams just used to run crossing routes on them all game, and it worked? You understand what I'm saying? You're like, damn, Colorado defense sorry, and it had no pass rush. You understand what I'm saying? But quarterback stand back there for a year and a half and throw the ball. I think the Cowboys have a good enough pass rush that if you play straight man coverage, that they can get home. But the way it looks now is like all the Cowboys have zero pass rush. And it's because the damn receivers are open so damn fast, man. It's so fast. So fast. Like somebody was talking about it earlier in the chat, 4th and 3, and you got corners 10 yards off the ball. Like, this shit makes no sense. Like, that's a free first down. That's free. Let's give them this first down and let them win the game. Like, shit is stupid. And they did the exact same thing against Green Bay. Remember, had them on 4th and 6 in overtime. You got them beat. You 4th and 6. They still in their own territory. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the ball game. And you look back and I say, oh shit, this is a first down. Matthew Golden catch a pass 13 yards across the middle for a first down. It's all you got to do is hit a zone in the window. Just stand in the middle of that zone and you wide ass open. And every week it's the same shit with the Cowboys. Same shit. Can't stand it. So I have no faith in Detroit because the offensive coordinator is gone and defensive coordinator is gone, but they still winning games. Dan Campbell, man, he got them boys keyed up. They be ready to work every week.
Yeah.
They got that two-headed monster in the backfield, and Jared Goff is standing back there with clean pockets, and he just hitting receivers and shit. Motherfuckers be wide open too. So, yeah, they make teams look like they playing the Cowboys. And they got
Roger said this Derrick Henry wash. I mean, he didn't look washed week 1 before he started fumbling. You know what I mean? He was running all over them boys, and he fumbled. He in his own head right now. And I think that the team, you know, they kind of in their own head as well because they're not really going to him and relying on him right now. Like, you know what I mean? Those fumbles kind of shook everybody up.
Well, if I'm the Ravens and you watch it, and I watched a little bit today, kind of in between the Cowboy commercial breaks. But if I'm the Ravens, I'm lining up in a one back double tight end, and I'm just trying to run the ball down somebody's throat, and that's what I'm doing. And they turn the ball over to Cooper Rush, and I already know what that looked like. So, play calling once again is becoming an issue with them, and just like it was in the playoff game a few years back. Like, but now it's evident because the defense can't stop nothing. But you know, when Lamar comes back, I mean, what you gonna do? You just gonna get in shootouts? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna do? And I don't know.
Well, they getting some of their defenders back. You know, before they get to the final stretch of the season. I mean, they're not going for the season. You know, they missing probably about 4 or 5 pieces on the defensive end. They getting back.
Yeah, and I clearly believe that the Ravens in 24 carries for 122 yards. That's a fantastic game. I truly believe that once they start getting back healthy, like you'll see a resurgence, and they'll make the playoffs at 9 and 8. You understand what I'm saying, or something like that.
Yeah.
They just have to. They got to get there first, and right now it looks like it's a long ass road. But you got to get your players back. particularly on the defensive side, and get your quarterback back. And once you start to get everything rolling again, like I think that they'll be fine. You know, unlike the Cowboys, right? If you keep the same defensive coordinator and keep running the same bullshit ass coverages, we just gonna be having these conversations every week. So, like I said, it's two totally different problems. You have a football team that has had success in the recent past, and they just got to get back on their feet. And then you have a football team that hasn't had success in 30 years, and they keep doing the same old shit. So, also, Coop went to the bench. I'm not surprised.
I don't even know why he was QB two over Huntley. Huntley been in that system for what, 2 years?
Yeah. Well, Huntley he left. He went away. He's back now. They re-signed him because he's familiar with the system. And whenever Lamar was out in the past, Huntley kind of carried the torch for him. But Cooper Rush is not that guy. He's not. Even when he was here in Dallas, and somebody was like, "Oh, he went 4-1 when Dak went out with the thumb injury." No. Tony Pollard and Rico Dowdle went 4-1 while he was out, while Dak was out. But when you turned the ball over to Cooper Rush against the Eagles, he politely threw 4 picks in the first half, and they lost the football game. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's nothing will ever change in Dallas until they get until the owner fires the general manager, and that's really hard to do.
All right, man. Let's shut it down because we about to be in here for 2 hours on that game.
I mean, I know it, man. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate you tuning in today. If you can, please like and subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. And even if you're not a Cowboy fan, just like and subscribe because you're supporting your boy. You know what I'm saying? And I would appreciate it.
Yeah, everybody that's here from Man Down, go over to Cowboy Spit and subscribe there so y'all can catch it when he go live, because he do his pre games and he do his post games and stuff like that, and he do his updates. You know what I mean? So you don't want to miss that, man. Make sure you are tuned in for that and subscribe over there on Cowboy Spit.
We're trying to get it going. Yeah. But once again, Cowboys lose 30-27 to the damn Panthers, man. Crazy as hell. Go North Carolina. Take your shirt off. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you got to do.
There you go.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Holler at y'all soon. Peace.